We'd better buckle up for this one. One team already ranked in the top 25, the other sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Tyler. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. So Duke's offense will take the field first. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Buys a little extra time. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. It's caught. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's using...
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Man, this quarterback is fast. You saw that on his ability to scramble around, but he wasn't fast enough to outrun that hit, and it was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Toss to the outside. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Nice job there by the running back. They toss it to him, and he's able to kind of weave his way for a very good gain for this offense.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
The Green Wave offense heads onto the field for their first possession of the game. And, guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's out.
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Green Wave. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Tyler. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Taylor. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw again. Catch in the middle, it's Little. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grabbed in the middle, it's Small. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Moore. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Well, they execute the end route, and how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Pulls and fires complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Blue Devils kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got his man on the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
Yeah, and I like the quarterback's quick decision-making, puts it on the ground, decides to take it himself, goes, gets the necessary yardage, first down.
The Blue Devils trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. Big fella moving. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Duke. Setting up for the extra point and the top. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Snags a quick pass on the left. Guys, let's take a second here and think about Tulane. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible.
Wide open spaces. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going.
Fires the pass, intercepted.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got three DBs, three corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming.
Going to throw it over the top of the knee. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. You felt as if there might be a huge play coming when he got out and got loose to the left. Heaved it downfield, but couldn't quite make a connection.
And your brain has to switch immediately when you're playing defense and that QB gets outside the pocket. I got to understand my scramble rules. I got to understand now I start running towards where I'm at. The other side of the field, I got to start getting to the middle of the field, understanding what the receivers are doing. Nice job by the defense being able to react to the quarterback once he got outside the pocket.
Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on second and short. Gives it on the option. Breaks the tackle. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Got his man downfield. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. Guys, let's take a second here and talk about Tulane. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right?
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. behind the line. It's Little. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually...
Turning it on! They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you...
It's a running room. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Blue Devils are on the move. Wants to throw it. Now adjusting. On the move, he fires. He's got it. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Catch in the middle. It's Little. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the...
Headed to the end zone, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Shakes off the defender. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Man, is it nice to be able to hand the football to a guy that can break tackles, that can make something out of nothing. Just, it makes it so much easier on offense. You can hit that big play, the big home run. Just the ability to break tackles can make a back really special.
Fires to the tight end. And he might be known for one pitch, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 15. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Got his man on the outside.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up 3rd down. And wait a minute, 3rd down now becomes, we're going to go for it on 4th down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Brown. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking for space, it's Turner. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Intercepted, a first half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Running it to the right. Oh, better look out!
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And listen, you get zone coverage and you can get that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Duke! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. South Carolina steamrolled its way to victory today. They scored off turnovers, they scored on gadget plays, and all-around masterpiece that'll give the folks in Columbia a ton of confidence. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Hauls it in. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. It's a seam wide open. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham.
And the Blue Devils will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Preston. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Tulane to the line, facing second and short. Looking to fire. He's got his man, makes the grab. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Going to the run, it's Turner. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Handoff from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. But if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Caught close to the marker, it's Little. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. The Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. Picks up the first down. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
With the catch, it's Little. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Got it in the middle, it's Moore.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. And the Blue Devils back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Blue Devils had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. It's as if every play call with this guy, you've got the play that's called, and if that doesn't work, something that might even be more dangerous.
How nice is that as an offensive coordinator, right, Reese? You know that even if what you called isn't exactly going to work, this guy can just pull a rabbit out of the hat. He can go backyard football and just take off. Man, this guy is fun to watch.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking for room, it's Haynes. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. If you like old-school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who start through the first 3 periods. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Right back to the well. Spins away from the defender. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab over the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Tulane comes to the line, lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there, getting the sack.
Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. 3 tight ends Lions in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Blue Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. And he's forced out of bounds after a huge loss on the play. What a boneheaded moment. The Blue Devils need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going up top. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline, so let's just see if that's kind of...
Oh, it's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And, man, I love my quarterbacks that want to make plays and make those big plays and scramble around and get away from people, but you got to tuck that football away when you're going to run through arm tackles and people are around you diving. Make sure you got that thing locked up. He did, and defense took advantage of it.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Oh, the attempt is no good. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. 1 touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On target to the left. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Preston. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. Wants to go up top on 1st down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Tulane right back to the line.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Takes a hit as he fires. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, this defense defense did a perfect job understanding the situation. You know you got the lead. You know they're going to be passing. And you come after the quarterback, get the big hit. You get pressure on the quarterback, good things happen, and they make the big INT.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Got a man. It's Little. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Sets up the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays.
He's going up top. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Duke. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia Tech will need to mount a comeback, but those fans that were there when Calvin Johnson was a 2-time All-American know this game is not over. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Colorado. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off his spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Preston. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Haynes. Can't get him to the ground. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. On the move, it's Haynes. There he goes. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The old coaching cliche, go Lerno every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was